Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Happy Vlogmas Day 22. Can you believe it? In 3 days, it will be Christmas. I'm not ready for it. Still not ready for it. It is the 22nd of December. So I want to say, if my daughter is watching, tell my little sugar bear, my little chunky hunky, all my little names I have for that little baby, that Grammy says she loves him and happy birthday. One birthday. Happy 1 year birthday. Yes, y'all, today is my grandson's first birthday. So excited. He's such a little cutie patootie. And my little granddaughter, she's a little beautiful little thing too. So let's get into what we're doing today. This time of year, I love doing little craftsy things. Little Christmas ornaments, little home decors. I like doing little things because there is a lot going on right now. And like I said, I'm still not ready. I still do not have my Christmas tree up. And my children are going to be here on the 24th for Christmas. I know, I'm bad. I got this tree, so I may just grab this tree, steal it, and run it to the living room. I may have to do that. But let me show you what I am going to make today. I don't have a picture of it. It is something real quick and simple that I saw it on Pinterest, y'all. Pinterest is going to take me down this year. So this is the template that I cut out. I found it, like I said, I found it on Pinterest. But what we are doing is making a hanging hand towel. I just went to Walmart, got me a Mainstays kitchen towel. And this will make 2 dish towels. What you do is you take that dish towel and you cut it in half. Wash your dish towel first, so it gets all the shrinking out of the way. The next thing I did, I had some of this left over from my yo-yo Christmas tree. If I think about it, I'll link that at the end of the video. Also, it'll be in one of these 2 places. But I have some of this left. This was 1 yard. I cut a little bit off of that. And this is my template. And I bought some Velcro. These are you can use buttons. I'm not using buttons. I may actually dig a button out of my stash and sew it on just so it looks like there's a button. But I'm going to be using Velcro as the closures, and I'll just sew it in. But these are the 3 things I have. You may have a dish towel that you just want to pretty it up somehow. This is the way to do it, guys. And, you know, if you don't want all those design Christmas hand towels, this may be the way to do it. Also throw in different colors in there. Like if you have a red dish towel and you just don't want it with all the Christmassy print on it, this is it, guys. So what we do is we cut the dish towel in half, and I will show you in a moment what we do to it. Okay, I have my dish towel cut in half. What you are wanting to do, you see all my pins here. I have pinned the center because I know that's the center of my dish towel. And I have folded it up because we want to fold it up where it is only 6 inches across. You can do any type of fold you want. I don't want a lot of bulk in here because I am sewing it on my machine. So I don't want a lot of bulk. So all I did was I found the center and then I pulled it out across on both sides to just a little under 6 inches so I could put the dish towel edge kind of hanging out. So that is 6 inches there, and you'll see it does come out like that. And what you will do with your fabric, you will cut 2 pieces of fabric, the full template. Now, this is what I did. I did not see anything about this in the paper instructions. I don't remember where I got this. I got it on Pinterest, but I don't remember the site. And then what I did to do my flannel, they tell you you need a piece of flannel also. I had some spare batting, and that's what I used. So what I did though, here is your hemline. I folded this, and when I cut my batting down, I did not cut that inch because I don't want that extra bulk in there when I go to sew. So I've already cut my fabrics. You need 2 pieces of the fabric and 1 piece of the flannel. And we are just going to get into it. I've already pinned this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go on and baste this. I'm reading my instructions to see if that's what I need to do. It does not tell me to baste stitch this. So I'm actually going to sew this really good so I do not have it coming undone. And I'm also going to sew it at the 1/4 inch. Okay, so I have my towel stitched there. I'm going to go ahead and trim all of this that is kind of hanging off here of it. Okay, so I have that basted right there. The next thing we are to do is to work with our fabric and our flannel. Now, how you do this, and it tells you how to sew it from like A to somewhere else. It tells you to sew it from A to all the way around to B. So how you do it, you have 1 piece of fabric facing up, 1 facing down, and then your flannel on top. And we start at A, which is the top right corner. Now I am going to sew this all at 1/4 inch. Going to just keep going all the way around. And I am just raising that presser foot so I can turn my fabric here. Now, 1 dishcloth will do 2 hanging towels. But let's check to see, did we catch all of the fabric? Yes, we did. Okay, so now our next step, I'm going to read the instructions from here. It says clip the corners. So that's a corner. And then it says turn right side out. Okay, and the instructions do say press so that the edges are crisp. So I am going to press this so that my edges are crisp. And I'll be right back. Okay, it tells us to go on and turn that 1 inch hem in. And since I already have the batting at 1 inch, I can easily fold that over and then just follow that with the other side. And I am going to skip down on this just because I'm thinking it's going to come down a little bit. I'm going to leave that opening unstitched. Now our next step is where we put our dish towel inside our cover. So let's see. This is going to be the top. This is going to be the front of my cover right here. So let me make sure I have the front. And it says to double line it, like double sew on it. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to do my first stitch at 1/4 inch. Got to make sure I have it all the way up in there on this side. What we are doing right now is doing the 1/4 inch, and then I will move it in and do it at 1/8 inch. Y'all, this is the very first time I have done one of these. I just saw it and I thought it was so cute that I was like, I got to try that. That is very cute. That's going to come up. Oh, and I may be able to do a stitch up here I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is come in one more quarter and put my 1/4 inch thing on the seam line. That looks really cute, and that will just reinforce. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is put our button, and in this case, Velcro. So let's see what it says. And see, this is perfect because I can move it around, and I know this is where I want the back piece. And what I'm going to do is sew that back piece into place by just sewing an X across it. It does have adhesive on it, but I don't trust things like that, and you don't want to either. I mean, it's going to be on something that's going to honestly be jerked on, ripped off a drawer, but I just want to make sure it is going to stay on and withstand being used in the kitchen. Now for the front piece, how I'm doing that, I'm just placing my finger where the other one is. So now all I have to do is stitch this on. And I may find a button. I've got a jar of buttons somewhere. I'm sure I can find a button that will go on this. And I can sew a button on here as well that will cover up the little stitches that I've done here. And plus it'll look pretty. Because this is going to be pretty already as it is. I think it's so cute. This is a cute, cute little towel. This is going to look great in my kitchen on Christmas Day or on Christmas. And this is the one that I backstitch just to re-anchor it for sure on there. I like to get them extra stitches in. And when I put the button on, it's also going to have, I'm going to hand sew that on there so that button does not come off. Let me see if I can find a button real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, well, this isn't all of my buttons, but it's what I can find right now. Let's see what we may have in here. I would like a black button. These are mostly what's on cards. I do have another jar somewhere of buttons. Don't know where it's at. But let's see what we have in here. Oh, there's a pretty button. It's in the shape of a sunflower. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to use. I'm not going to use the sunflower one because it doesn't sew on like a button. It's got the thing underneath the bottom of it. And I want to be able to sew it down. I'll have to find my other buttons, guys, because I may need them. I am going to attempt. Now, I don't know what I lost there it is. I'm going to attempt to sew the button on with my sewing machine. This is going to be interesting, but I cannot get the needle through because there is so much gum on it. And there's a lot of gum on my sewing needle too. So what I'm going to do is just put the needle down in there. I don't know what I'm thinking on how I'm going to do this. I will use my hand control on that, I guess. Because I'm not going to use my foot pedal. I have to pull it up just a hair. I'm trying to get 2 stitches in there. But y'all, I'm telling you that don't use the Velcro with the gum on it. Use the sew-in kind. I did not pay attention. I didn't realize these were the sticky ones. I thought they were sew-ins. I didn't pay attention. Now I will next time. So what I'm doing here is just turning. And what I'm doing is just going in a circle here. I'm trying to attach that button really well. I don't know if it would just be easier to do a buttonhole and a button, but I don't like buttonholes. And the reason, because that is, they get stretched out. I'm just going around and around in circles on this. And I don't guess it really matters because the button is not what holds this on. But I don't want the button to come off either. So let's see what this looks like now. Okay, I'm trimming everything here. We're going to trim all of these threads in the back. Okay, so I have got the button put on now. And let's see what it looks like put together. So that is really, really cute. I really like this. I'm probably going to make several more of these because I do like this. Guys, this is another one of my little Christmas projects. And like I said, at Christmas time, I love crafting and creating and just making things. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. This is something that we have always done. My family has always done at Christmas time. And we don't necessarily get together and do it, but we all seem to be doing a lot of stuff at Christmas, making things. But, guys, this is so cute. And it, you know, it is Velcroed, so it will come off very easy. You know, you can press it on there really hard to make it, you know, stay real good. And, you know, you want to rip it off. There you go. Just grab and rip. But, yeah. That is my hanging dish towel. So, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate each and every comment y'all leave. I do try to respond to everything that y'all comment. Please subscribe if you have not yet. You don't want to miss any of our, crafty Christmas ideas, that we have. I do hope that you subscribe. Click that notification bell and share it with your friends. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day and a very Merry Christmas, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.